Just to mention that a number of United players have said that winning this cup would be a tribute to Sir Alex Ferguson, who continues his recovery from brain hemorrhage in recent weeks. And there is the United team. Graeme, we've mentioned the fact that Lukaku is out. He's on the bench. Yeah, do you find that an interesting point?
Yeah, that means he's not quite right. They'll use him if they have to bring him on and chase the game as it goes on. I think it's interesting. Herrera may, as he has done in the past, do a man-for-man on Hazard. I mean, you stop Hazard, how much of their threat are you taking away from Chelsea? But that's a different. It has a different dynamic without Lukaku. You know, I've been on the bench when I've been a manager working against Mourinho. He's not slow, you know, to pass the midfield and tell the back just to launch it and hit the big man. That can't happen today. You know, I see Man United as a working, pragmatic football team. I don't see them as a team that'll get me on the edge of my seat and get all excited about the football, but they get the job done. And all the Man United supporters watching, he's a Liverpool supporter, but I know that is a general feeling in football about this Man United. And yeah, difficult to play against, difficult to break down. Got a couple of special players that I don't think this manager's got the best out of, but they're dangerous. You know, they can win games without dominating the ball, without being on the front foot. They can nick games, but for me, they're not a great watch. It's not what I expect from a Man United
I think a lot
team.
of Man United fans would actually agree with what Graeme said.
Yeah, even though there has been an improvement.
Yeah, there's been improvement, yeah.
You know,
not significant improvement.
What's the improvement?
But surely, Tommy,
in terms of moving from,
if you're spending $90 million on a Pogba, bringing in a Sanchez on phenomenal wages, you know, other players that he's brought in, spent a lot of money, what, 200-300 million in his time already. There has to be an improvement.
Sixth up to second, 69 points to 81 points.
We're talking about.
They got 12 points more than they did last year, right? But they still finished 19 points behind the league winners. That's the issue, isn't it? That's the reality of it. To be honest, nobody really cares who finishes second, third and fourth these days.
Yeah.
People are delighted you qualify for the Champions League, but they don't really care. He was scrapping to finish second, to say, I finished second. He's not that bad. He wants to win this cup match.
It's their best finish since the Ferguson era in terms of points. Is it just the fact of what is ahead of him, what's on top of the league, City being so good?
Well, I'm tired
so
of saying this, Tommy. It's a problem for him and the players and the supporters that Manchester City have been so delightful to watch at times. The quality of the football, the style of the football, the risk taken that's involved in getting 106 goals in the league. And the way Liverpool have played in that aggressive 46 goals in the Champions League, and they're in the final.
It's a nightmare for United fans.
It wouldn't be so bad if it was two of the London teams.
It changes a foot in football. You look at David Moyes, Sam Allardyce. It's not enough now just to survive. You know, even for the mid-table teams, they've got to play a brand of football. That's the mid-table teams. That ain't enough anymore.
Even they want to see City style
people want
football.
Entertainment. So when you look at Man United's football compared to it, it doesn't get any worse if you're Man United manager right now. The football that Liverpool are playing, the football that City are playing, the two biggest rivals, Spurs, all the other teams that are finished, you know, if you like, in the top six, are playing a different brand of football to what Man U are. And that'll be a problem going forward for them.
I asked you guys a few months ago, who's made more progress in the 2 years they've been in Manchester? Guardiola didn't win a trophy last year, and he came under a lot of scrutiny. It was his first season without silverware. He's brought some players in, spent a few quid, but so's Mourinho. But I don't see the significant difference in Manchester United of last year. We watched the Europa League final, we were bored to death. Yeah. He got the job done. We may watch this cup final today, we may get bored to death. He may get the job done.
Let's hope not.
No, but what I'm saying is, Tommy,
they got Sanchez.
he does get trophies, but at what cost?